Two massive storm systems are about to slam into the United States back-to-back, and if you live anywhere from the Rockies to the East Coast, the next 10 days could be some of the wildest weather you have seen all winter. Here is the thing. We are not talking about one storm. We are talking about a full-blown storm train. Snow, ice, severe thunderstorms, and a temperature swing so extreme that some cities will go from 80 degrees to below freezing in less than 48 hours. 30 degrees above average, crashing straight into 25 degrees below average. Let that sink in. Now, before we go any further, if you stick with me until the 5-minute mark, I am going to break down the exact timing for over 70 cities and towns across the country. When the storms hit your area, when they peak, when they move out, that is coming. But first, you need to understand what is driving all of this, because this pattern is unlike anything we have seen in weeks. So here is what is happening right now. A high-pressure system is sitting over the northern plains. Things look calm, quiet, almost boring. But do not let that fool you. Behind that high pressure, moisture is already surging over the Rockies. And by tomorrow night, the first winter storm starts firing up across the central United States. And here is what nobody tells you about this particular storm. The models cannot agree on what is going to happen. The GFS model is showing heavy snowfall from northern Missouri through St. Louis and into Illinois. The European model is barely showing an inch in some of those same spots. That is a massive difference for a storm that is only 24 hours away. So somebody is going to get surprised here. The question is who? But wait, the snow is only half the story. Right along that freezing line, a narrow corridor of freezing rain is trying to set up. We are talking about Kansas City, stretching back through Kentucky. And freezing rain, even 1/10 of an inch, that is all it takes to knock out power lines and turn highways into skating rinks. You do not need a lot of ice to cause a lot of damage. Now let me walk you through the timing on this first storm. Tomorrow evening, Saturday night, precipitation starts developing across Kansas and Nebraska. By late Sunday night into early Monday morning, the heaviest snow and ice moves through northern Missouri, St. Louis, Columbia, Springfield, Illinois, and the freezing rain line sets up from Kansas City back through parts of Kentucky and southern Indiana. Louisville, Evansville, you need to be watching this closely. By Monday morning, this system is pushing into Virginia, West Virginia, and could bring a wintry mix as far south as northern North Carolina. Monday afternoon and evening, the system slides into the mid-Atlantic. And then by Tuesday morning, a second wave of winter weather moves into the Northeast. And that second wave on Tuesday is actually the one I am more concerned about. This looks like a bigger deal for Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, and New York. We could see widespread 3 to 6 inches of snow across parts of New England. And the ice accumulation, while mostly under 1/4 of an inch, could still cause slick roads and isolated power outages from North Carolina all the way up through New England. So, let me give you the city-by-city breakdown I promised. Do not skip past this. Kansas City, Missouri. Snow and freezing rain starts late Sunday night. Peaks overnight into Monday morning. Expect a glazing of ice up to 1/10 of an inch with some snow mixing in. Roads will be dangerous Monday morning rush hour. St. Louis, Missouri. This is ground zero for the uncertainty. Could be a couple inches of heavy wet snow or could be significantly more if the GFS model verifies. Late Sunday night through Monday morning is your window. Some models are showing much higher amounts here, so do not let your guard down. Columbia, Missouri. Same timing as St. Louis. Late Sunday into Monday. Heavy wet snow is possible, and this area could actually overperform what the models are showing right now. Springfield, Illinois. Snow develops late Sunday night. Heaviest snow Monday morning. Probably a couple of inches, but could trend higher. Louisville, Kentucky. Freezing rain and sleet possible late Sunday night into Monday. Not a huge ice event, but enough to make the morning commute treacherous. Evansville, Indiana. Similar to Louisville, light freezing rain and snow possible Monday morning. Now here is where things shift east. Richmond, Virginia, and the Shenandoah Valley. Wintry mix possible Monday. Freezing rain and sleet could impact travel. Washington, D.C. rain transitions to a wintry mix Monday evening into Tuesday. Light accumulation possible on grassy surfaces. Baltimore, Maryland, same timing as D.C., Monday night into Tuesday. Ice and a little snow on the table. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is where the Tuesday wave matters more. Ice accumulation possible Tuesday into early Wednesday. A few inches of snow could follow. New York City. The wintry mix arrives Tuesday. Snow showers possible Tuesday night, probably a coating to 2 inches in the city. Higher amounts north and west into the Hudson Valley, Boston, Massachusetts. Tuesday night into Wednesday is your window. 3 to 6 inches of snow possible. This will not be anything like that nor'easter from a week ago, but it is still a solid hit for New England, Hartford, Connecticut. Same timeline as Boston. A few inches of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday, Portland, Maine. You could see the highest totals in this event. 4 to 6 inches possible. Maybe more. Albany, New York. Snow Tuesday night into Wednesday. 3 to 5 inches on the table. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Light snow and ice Monday night into Tuesday. A couple of inches possible. Cleveland, Ohio. Light snow Monday night. Probably just a coating to an inch. Detroit, Michigan. A brief wintry mix Monday evening. Not a major event, but stay alert. Chicago, Illinois. You are mostly on the cold side of this. A dusting to an inch possible Monday. Then bitter cold settles in Tuesday morning. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Already seeing snow today. Another band of 2 to 4 inches moving through the Dakotas into Minnesota and Wisconsin. Temperatures drop below zero Monday morning. This is a piece of the polar vortex parking close enough to deliver some serious cold. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 1 to 3 inches of snow today into tomorrow. Then the cold hits hard. Des Moines, Iowa. Light snow Sunday night. Temperatures crash Monday. Wind chills well below zero Tuesday morning. Omaha, Nebraska. Snow starts Sunday evening. Could see 2 to 4 inches. Then temperatures fall off a cliff. Denver, Colorado. You are on the front end of the moisture surge. Snow showers Sunday with a couple of inches possible in the foothills. Indianapolis, Indiana. Wintry mix Monday. Probably rain changing to freezing rain briefly, then back to rain. Not a major event, but watch that Monday morning commute. Cincinnati, Ohio. Same as Indianapolis. Brief wintry mix Monday. Nashville, Tennessee. Rain. Heavy at times, Monday through Tuesday. Some thunderstorms possible, no winter weather down here. Atlanta, Georgia. Rain Monday. Then cold air rushes in Tuesday and Wednesday with highs only in the upper 30s and low 40s. That is a big drop from the 60s you had over the weekend. Charlotte, North Carolina. This is a tricky spot. Cold air damming east of the Appalachians could bring freezing rain Monday and into Tuesday. Watch this one closely. Raleigh, North Carolina. Same cold air damming concerns. Freezing rain possible Monday night into Tuesday, just enough to glaze roads and sidewalks. Jacksonville, Florida. Thunderstorms possible Tuesday, then cooler air moves in Wednesday. Tampa, Florida. Isolated thunderstorms through the week. Not a big deal. Temperatures staying in the 70s. Miami, Florida. Business as usual. Warm. Some isolated storms. Now do not go anywhere because here is the part most people miss. By Wednesday, March 4th, everything shifts. A strong, low-pressure system develops over the Great Lakes and the Midwest. And south of that low, where the warm, moist Gulf air collides with that cold air, severe weather fires up. The Storm Prediction Center has already issued a slight risk for Wednesday across the southern plains. We are talking Dallas, Fort Worth, Little Rock, southeastern Oklahoma, and parts of East Texas. Damaging winds, large hail, and yes, possibly tornadoes. Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Severe storms possible Wednesday afternoon and evening. Have a plan? Little Rock, Arkansas. Wednesday evening into overnight. Strong thunderstorms likely. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Southern sections in the threat zone. Wednesday. Watch for afternoon development. Houston, Texas. Scattered storms midweek. Severe risk is lower but not zero. San Antonio, Texas. Same as Houston. Storms possible, but the main severe threat is further north and east. New Orleans, Louisiana. Heavy rain and thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday. Memphis, Tennessee. Strong storms Thursday. This is the next wave. Birmingham, Alabama. Storms Thursday into Friday. Some could be severe. Jackson, Mississippi. Heavy rain and storms Thursday. Now here is the plot twist nobody saw coming. After all of this, after the snow and the ice and the severe weather, the second week of March is about to get even crazier. Multiple storm systems are lined up like bowling balls ready to roll off the Rockies into the Great Plains and the Ohio Valley. The European model is showing a potential monster system around March 9th and 10th. We are talking about a 990 millibar low pressure. That is deep. That is the kind of system that produces blizzard conditions on one side and violent severe weather on the other. And at the same time, temperatures across the eastern United States are going to skyrocket. We are talking 60s and 70s all the way up into Ohio and Michigan by next weekend. Dew points in the mid-60s as far north as Columbus. That is June-level moisture in early March. And when that moisture collides with the cold air dropping off the Rockies, the atmosphere is going to explode. The Climate Prediction Center has already flagged a high risk of heavy precipitation between March 7th and 10th across the south-central United States. Multiple inches of rain. Some areas could see over 6 inches, and flooding becomes a real concern. But here is the twist within the twist. After March 10th, the models are showing signs of a massive cold air outbreak. The polar vortex may be disrupting again, and if that cold air unleashes across the lower 48, we could see temperatures crashing 30 degrees below average in the middle of the country. That means areas that were in the 80s one week could be seeing snow the next. Springfield, Missouri, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, Shreveport, Louisiana, Amarillo, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Lexington, Kentucky, Knoxville, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Huntsville, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Greenville, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Syracuse, New York, Burlington, Vermont, Concord, New Hampshire, Providence, Rhode Island, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Salt Lake City, Utah, Boise, Idaho, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. All of you need to be paying attention over the next 2 weeks. This is going to be an active pattern that touches nearly the entire country. So here is what I need from you right now. Drop a comment and tell me where you are watching from, your city, your state, because we are going to be updating this forecast daily, and I want to make sure we cover your area specifically. If enough of you from the same region comment, we will do a dedicated deep dive for your area in the next video. And speaking of the next video, we are tracking that potential monster storm system for March 9th and 10th very closely. If the models hold, this could be the biggest weather event of the entire month, maybe the entire spring. We will have a full breakdown with updated timing and snowfall totals. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss it. This winter is not done yet, not even close. Stay weather aware, stay safe, and I will see you.